What is up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Man, I know it's been a minute, but your boy been busy getting all these sports out the way. But now your boy finally back. Really got on because I heard some today, and it just resonated real good. And I was like, man, I gotta like piggyback off you, a coach. You gotta piggyback off or something, right? So, but I don't even know what episode we on now, but we here, as you see by the title. Hey, life is like basketball, or really it's just like any other sport. So if you're an athlete, you can always relate your sport to anything in life. And if you were one of my players, I know my players know like everything I relate it back to life, because it's just a real thing. It's a real thing when you think about it. All the sports I played, and really just focusing on basketball, everything that I've been through in life or done in life, I always can relate it back to basketball. And I can always relate basketball back to life, man. And my guy, Coach Shep, on TikTok, that's his name on TikTok, Coach Shep. I seen it. He had a thing. He was like, man, if you think about it, life is like basketball. You go on a run, you can go up 9-0, you can go up 10-0, and you feel good. You feel real good, or the other team might go up 9-0, 10-0, and if you played basketball, when somebody else go up, most people, what they do, they stop playing hard, they shut down. Oh, this team already up. That's it. It's over. And then you got to look at the scoreboard and be like, wait, we're down 9 and it's still only the first quarter. So just think about that. We still got 3 quarters left to play in the game. So you just got to keep fighting, keep playing hard, because you just never know what could happen. You just never know. I could always go back to even nowadays when we play people, when I play pickup, I tell people, hey, like, we're not doing 7-0 skunk. Like, let's just play straight up, because there was plenty times I played people, they get up 7-0. They get comfortable because they're like, oh, we already up 7 points. And what happens? You come back and beat those people. And that's what you got to do. That's how you could see it in life. Yeah, them bills, them trials, those tribulations might be up on you. But that's okay. Guess what? Because you still got to make your run. You still got to make your run, man. And I always relate life. I always relate life to basketball because I seen it. I just seen it work that way. So just think, whatever sport you playing, whether it's baseball, football, hockey, soccer, like, you can always use certain analogies and relate it back to life. And I think that's what makes a difference when you're a former athlete. When you're faced with life situations, you're actually able to remember the lessons that you learned in your sport, and now you can use that later in real life, dealing with adversity, dealing with wins and losses, dealing with just being on the wrong team. Let's be honest. Some of us, you might work somewhere and honestly, it might not be right for you, or you might feel like you're on the wrong team. It's always good to know, like, I deserve better. Let me get better. Now, I ain't saying just jump around job to job or jump around team to team, but you do got to find the right fit for you. And that's what it matters. Like, the same with teams. You see people get traded. You see people, when they get drafted, some people just get drafted to the wrong place. They get drafted to the wrong place. And then later on, they get traded to the right place. And that's just how it works. You might get, just because you're the top pick, doesn't mean you're going to be the best fit. Now you got to make some work. Now you got to show them why. It's a lot of pressure that comes onto us in life. And guess what? That ain't the time to make an excuse. You just got to figure it out, man. A lot of pressure. We deal with pressure in life. Same way you deal with pressure on defense. That pressure defense. If it's hitting at you, you just got to learn to adjust and maneuver around it, man. You just got to use your team. You don't have to dribble through life problem all by yourself. You got to find somebody that you can trust. Find people that you trust that can help you get through things. I think most times we try to do things by ourselves, and guess what? That pressure defense hit us, and we end up getting a turnover. That's the problem. That pressure defense, once it get effective, we think we can handle it by ourselves. That's when the turnovers start happening. So just think, all right, instead, let me assist. Let me take my problems to God. Okay, God allowed this person to be in my life that's going to help me. God allowed this person that's in my life. This person just happened to cross paths, be on my path, and now this person can assist and help me so I don't get double teamed. Most time And y'all see it. Y'all know the people. Most time people try to dribble out a double team. Hey, that get you tired. Yeah, you might get it one time. You might get it two times. But life is long. Life is super long. You can't always just dribble out and try to do it by yourself. It's just going to tire you out. And then eventually, once you're tired out, you're going to be like, all right, I give up. I can't do this no more. And really, you can. You just didn't use your team. You just didn't use the resources that God has given you. That's what you got to realize. God has given you resources to use, whether it's people, things, certain situations to make you stronger, make you patient. God gives you the necessary resources because he's the main source of it all. So use your resources, use your team, use the things around you. But I just wanted to talk about that just real quick. It's just one of those things, man, like when you really think about life, and my team knows. I always gave a long speech after a loss. Why? Usually when you're faced with a loss, one of the main things you want to do is be sad. We don't got time to be sad. We got time to adjust and get better. That's what time we have. We don't have time to be sad. You got time to adjust. That's the most important thing right there. You have time to adjust versus being sad, being down on yourself, and being too hard on yourself. Don't be sad. Make the necessary adjustments, So that's what you got to do. And like I said, being a coach, that's helped me a lot to even make the necessary adjustments in my life and even help somebody else and see what they need to work on and see what they need to fix. Nothing personal. It's just accountability. Most times you just got to hold yourself accountable. Hey, I've been doing this by myself. It's okay to get help. It's okay to get help. That's why you play team sports, because you have help. But most time people, they will neglect the help. Why? Because they want to do it by themselves. You can't do this by yourself, man. And just think about life. Life is not meant for you to just do it alone. Every successful person that has a team. They have people that they trust around them, building them up, giving them the necessary things that they need, because they can't do it by themselves. Just imagine you being very successful doing it by yourself. You're going to crash eventually. You're going to dry out eventually just because you're doing it by yourself. You need certain people in your life to help you, man. It's okay. It's okay to get help. Like I said, that's why team sports is so critical when it comes to life, because you actually know how to get help. You know how to communicate. You know how to just work with people on certain situations. So yeah, you're getting pressed. You might be getting pressed. Hey, bro, this is what we do. We got this, right? When you get impressed, press break. Get what I'm saying? It's the same thing in life. All right, I got to figure a way out of this. You just got to maneuver and adjust in life. I promise, when trials and tribulations come, they come to make you stronger. They come. God said, count it all joy when they come. So just think, when a hard time come, don't just whine about it. Don't cry about it. Don't be sad about it. Count it all joy, because I promise, once your perspective change, you're going to see the necessary adjustments that you need to make. You're going to see the necessary moves that you need to make. And boom, things are going to start changing on your behalf. Now, I'm not saying just don't sit and do nothing. No, you got to work. You got to do something in order to get something. Like I mentioned earlier, like I know change is hard for people. Maybe that team's not working. Let me go. Change can be hard for people. It can be challenging. But one thing I know, if something don't challenge you, it won't change you. So there are certain things that may be needed to change in your life. Challenge yourself. It got to challenge you to change for the better. Like, you shouldn't be doing things that's going to change you for the worse. Challenge yourself to change for the better. That's just going to elevate you. And then guess what? Now you can be a leader. You can be in that position to help somebody else get through what they need to get through. Now you become an asset. You become an asset versus a liability. Because sometimes we have people that's in our corner that are liabilities. And what happens? They bringing us down with them. So make sure you add value to yourself. That way you can add value to others. And that way you become an asset in their life. And then as you build them up, they start getting value. Then they become an asset in your life as well. Like, don't be around people that are a liability to you, because eventually they will start draining you. That's why I said, man, you got to always hold your team accountable. You got a teammate. Sports is critical. Hold your team accountable. This person, this is your job. This is your job. This is your responsibility. You got to hold people accountable. That's what makes teams great, holding each other accountable, because we have a goal at the end. We have a goal that we want to reach. And what happens when everybody buy in and take the accountability? You win. Eventually, you're going to win. That's why I say it, like, go on, let them Bills go on that run. Let them hard times go on that run, because you still got to make a run. They might have went on a 9-0 run. They might have went on a 10-0 run. But guess what? You got a 20-0 run in you. You got a 30-0 run in you. That's what you got to remember. It's like, hey, you can go on that little 10-0 run. I'm going on my 20-0 run. So, man, just wanted to say that just to get that out, man, because like I said, that spoke to me just hearing that from Coach Shep, because it's just one of those things you don't think about. But like I said, if you play any sports, there's so many analogies and stuff that you can just use from coaches, from people with experience. Like, I learned so much just from the wisdom of people that are older than me, just with experience, man. So just think about that, man. Use it and go use it and let it challenge you so it can change you for the better. And just be ready for whatever life throws at you, because I promise what life throws at you, I'm telling you, you can weed through that thing. You can catch it, because you're going to get better. You just got to keep on living. Here's the good news. You survived 100% of your worst days. So that's the good news. God bless you to live, to wake up, to see another day that wasn't promised. You survived all of your worst days. You're 100% right now. You're 100% from the free throw line. You're 100% from the free throw line at least. So even though you're down, you still 100% from waking up. God blessing you to see another day. You're 100% from the free throw line. So you know if you get fouled, guess what's going to happen? Hey, guaranteed buckets from the free throw line, man. But that's all I have. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you're listening. Make sure you leave your boy a review on here, man. But I enjoyed this. Hope y'all did as well. That's all I have. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.